All right, so I'm here with Stephanie. Stephanie, how are you?
Good.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from originally?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore?
Yes.
And how old are you?
I am 40 years old.
40. And your current situation is homeless, correct?
Homeless, yes, sir.
How long you been out on the street for?
Since 2017.
What was life like for you coming up?
I actually had a pretty good childhood, both mother and father in my life. Childhood was good, you know, teenage years were good, and then we got into adult years, got a little rough.
Rough meaning how?
I actually got diagnosed with rheumatoid and psoriatic arthritis, and I got a doctor who put me on some really strong medication and got me addicted to the medication, which led to him getting indicted by the DEA. He got shut down and I got completely just cut off, which led to couldn't afford the pills, so led to heroin.
How old were you when that happened?
I would say 29, almost 30.
Did you go your whole life prior to that not doing drugs, or?
I can't say that. As a teenager, you know, pot, ecstasy, rolling, but never like a drug that you had to have, more like a party thing, you know, not an addiction. So.
Are your parents still around?
My mom is, my dad is deceased.
Where's your mom at now? Baltimore as well?
Yes.
What's your relationship with her like?
Me and mom have a very good relationship.
Could you go back there? Would she help you if you wanted it? Or?
My mom's actually homeless with me too.
Oh, is she?
Yes.
I know that's probably rough.
Yes, definitely.
Any kids?
No children.
Are you an only child?
No, me and my brother.
What's his situation?
He's homeless as well.
So all three of you?
Yep.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Definitely.
How often do you see them?
Every day.
Do you?
We all live together.
Okay. What is life like out here, if you had to describe it?
Tough, rough, very real. Especially when it comes wintertime, things get very real.
Yeah.
You know, summer, fall, spring, okay, but winter, very rough.
Can you try to go to a shelter or anything like that? Or?
That's definitely options, but unfortunately we have a little pet dog that we love. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have no children, my mom don't have no grandchildren, so we love the dog so much and we just don't want to let up. So
what kind of dog?
It's a little rat terrier.
Yeah. What's the hardest part about being out here?
Me and my brother, we're out here because of obviously drug use. My mom, it's a sad situation. She was illegally evicted. So she's not out here because of any other reason except for she was just illegally evicted. And she's just out here with all these, you know, she's not used to this life.
How long has she been homeless for?
Since, it's been about a good, I'd say 9 months now. She's on Social Security, so it's hard for somebody who was only, you know, she was staying in a house that was, you know, they rented rooms. So she rented a little room, and somebody on Social Security, they can't get up a security deposit, first month's rent. You know, they do credit checks, background checks, you know. It's hard for somebody on Social Security.
How old is she?
My mom was born in '64, so I'm not real good at math, but I'll say she's 60.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably rough. I can imagine.
Definitely. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Does she have any other relatives or anything around here?
All her family is older, and she has, we're her only family. It's me, my mother, my brother, and that's it. That's the family we have right now.
Yeah. What's the worst thing you've seen out here?
I've seen people OD, I've seen people get shot in the head, people killed. I've seen it all. I've seen a girl get raped. Yeah, it's very real. I've seen, if you can think of it, I've probably seen it. It's sad, but true.
Do you feel like that's hardened you?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. You can't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
What is your daily routine like from the time you wake up?
Oh goodness, my daily routine is, let's see, panhandle, either go to stores and steal, get high, do it again. It's just a rotating,
revolving door.
Yeah, just this round and round thing.
Yeah, redundant.
And I just think, but fortunately for me, I think that this will be my 3rd time around. I've actually gotten clean before. Did good for a year and a half.
How long? Oh, for a year and a half?
Yeah, you know, the 2nd time, maybe 3 years. But I think this is my 3rd time, you say 3rd time the charm. I'm too old. It's catching up to me. Not only am I physically worn out, I'm emotionally worn out. So I think this time when I do it, it'll be for good. I'm getting too old.
I'm sure this
Can't
takes
keep
a
up.
toll on you.
Oh yeah, and I got bad health. I mean, like, this is from the rheumatoid. See my fingers?
Yeah.
That amount straight right there. Toes, same way. You know, and I don't take my medicine, obviously. The medicine I take is actually, it's an injection, and that has to be frozen. There is no freezer. So the medicine, if you would take that and it's not kept the right temperature, you get sick. It don't work. So unfortunately for this, they can't go back. It can't fix what's been done. It can only prevent further damage. So yeah, I'm just, you know, I gotta get it together even for myself, because eventually I'm crippled, totally.
Have you ever overdosed?
Never.
Never? Does that worry you that, you know, they put fentanyl and trank and all the dope now, and you don't really even know what you're getting, or do you
I
not
can't
really
even
think
lie to
about
you and
that?
say that I'm worried about, because I'm,
Yeah.
when you're out getting high, things that you should worry about, it really doesn't matter. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah. What do you typically do for money out here?
I panhandle, or booth, go to stores, and pretty much that's the main two things.
What about your brothers and your mother? What do they typically do?
My mom, like I said, she gets Social Security, so she gets a monthly check.
Yeah.
My brother, he does the same thing. We're like, you know, Batman and we're together out here doing this thing, so we're both doing the same thing.
What's your goals in life? What do you, in a perfect world, where would you like to see yourself in 5 years?
Oh my goodness, I used to be a sister store manager at Home Depot. You know, like, I had a career.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to get back. I mean, that was a very good job. It was a career, you know. I was making very good money, you know. I would love to get back that, you know, and I wasn't let go for any other reason besides, you know, my health. So if I could get that back and, you know, in order, they'd definitely take me back, you know.
Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah, definitely, I know that.
What do you think stopping you from just going and checking yourself into a rehab?
Right now, I think I'm ready. You know, before, you know, my mother, when she would come around, when she lived with her, you know, her ex, you know, she would cry, you know, please do it, you know, I can't do it for nobody, I gotta do it for me, Ma, you know. So now I'm ready, and, you know, we have the situation, you know, they're out in the streets, and the dog, and I can't leave them out here. My Ma does not know this lifestyle. She is very green to it. You know, you could talk her into anything, and she would just go with somebody. She does not know this lifestyle at all. So I feel like if me and my brother's not there to protect her, to tell her, no, you don't do this, don't do that, like, she's very, very gullible. It's scary. If I went away, I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I cannot get myself together while my mother's out here. And knowing my brother, he's, oh God, what the hell's the thing is? He's ADHD. So the things he should worry about, he's not worrying about. You know, he's always playing and, you know, picking up trash. He's, you know, focused on little dumb things that he shouldn't be. And when there's real things going on around him, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, some people get ready to shoot each other. And, you know, he's over there picking up, worrying about trash, you know, like, he's got mental issues too, you know, so I can't trust my brother to look out for my mom. You know, he's not in the right state of mind right now either, you know?
Yeah.
So until we get somewhere, she gets somewhere, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Is there anywhere that may take all of you, or is that not an option?
It's so hard to find somewhere that would take, you know, the dog is like the biggest issue. And there's no, you know, I mean, like, something's got to give, because, you know, it's better to get cold, and the dog can't be out there for that, you know. So, you know, we got to figure something very, very quick. But even being together as a family, a lot of shelters, you know, they don't mix women and men, and it's just it's very hard to find someone that's going to bring it. You know, they're taking the whole family, think about it, you know.
Yeah.
And an animal.
Yeah.
So we're looking, we're trying, you know, like, they got the motels out the road that, you know, you could pay by the month or the week or whatever, but people live there. The whole Swan Motel out there, people live there, and it's hard to get an opening. So I would love for mine just to get somewhere like that, you know? Roof over your head, even though it's not the greatest.
Yeah. Before we wrap it up, if there's other people who may be seeing this, you know, kind of teetering and going down the same road you went down, especially young women, what would your advice to them be?
You know, it's you know, it's so, you know, tacky, you know, the people that just say no. It's real though. You know, don't you open up, you know, just a little bit of weed, you open up Pandora's box, and then, you know, it leads into other things. It is like a chain. It's a chain effect. It is. Just stay away from it. You know what I mean? Anything. You know, it's just, it all leads to nothing but where I'm at now. Pretty much homelessness. You know, you could be out there getting raped. You know, all these things be going on. I mean, you could just avoid it. Just stay away from it. You know, like, you know, for me, you know, even when you're getting prescribed something, look into it. Just don't take stuff. Just because they're doctors doesn't mean they got the best interest for you. I hate to say that, because that doctor didn't have his best interest for me. He would never prescribe me what he prescribed me. You know, that was like pure heroin. You know, Oxycontins, 80 milligrams, that's a little bit much. 4 times a day, you had me strung out. So think about things, you know, even doctors or wherever you do, whatever you take, just sit there and think about it. It ain't gotta be illicit, it could be anything. I would definitely tell them, you know, just think about, you know, when I was younger, you know, y'all ride by, you know, messing with, you know, the prostitutes and stuff, you know, but, you know, it's very real. You know, I got friends out here, you know, that are in that position now, you know. They don't want to be out there doing that. They're surviving. Every day, that's a survival for them. Everybody's got their own hustle. That's their hustle. Some people abuse, some people panhandle. You know, that's somebody's mom, and somebody's sister, somebody's daughter, you know. So definitely, you know, think about it very hard before you do anything. I wish I would have had this advice, you know, back in my head in the right years of teen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had it too young, and then nobody really, you know, said anything around the years it should have been, you know what I mean? So I would definitely give that advice to them.
I appreciate you sharing your story.
Appreciate you.